commodity-backed stablecoins, to be clear, are a little different than what we think of as dollar-denominated stablecoins. So if you had a commodity-backed stablecoin backed by gold, it's stable because the value of it represents 1 ounce of gold.
This technology is about creating better transactions, more transparent transactions, less risky transactions, more high-quality relationships between counterparties, which is fundamentally what the entire banking, capital markets, and asset management sectors are really about.
To turn the tide on the waste challenge, we need a standardized approach which empowers organizations across the world.
I know someone's like, stop saying 200. No, I'm saying 200 for a reason. These 200 wallets in 1 year accumulated and now have 52% of Ethereum circulating.
Enjoy the ride, pal.
What's up, XRP fam? What's up, crypto ghosts? Merry crypto glitchmas. Ho, ho, ho. Happy HODL days. Welcome back to this Christmas edition. Moon o'clock news. Hope y'all doing well out there, having fun, celebrating with your fams, stuffing some bags. Let's go ahead, dive in full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. We got a quick video for you today. Out here in Christmas, visiting some family. No video tomorrow. We'll be back on Wednesday. Let's go ahead and get started here. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today at 1.75 trillion, right around 0.0% in the past 24 hours. We got XRP in that number 6 spot, right around 64 cents, up 2.5% in the past 24. We got Stellar XLM right around 13 cents. BTC 43,437. We got ETH right around 2,274. We got XDC in the number 102 spot, right underneath the nickel. We got Flare creeping up to 2 cents, right around 0.017, and we got Songbird right around 0.008. We got XAH right around 22 cents. Taking a look at the altcoin season index, we're currently right around at 67, getting closer to full-blown altcoin season. We need to be above 75 for it to be a full-blown altcoin season. Last time we touched was around August 2022, September 2022. We got one from Ripple to kick things off as the year comes to a close. We want to express gratitude to our partners, customers, and you, our community, for your support. From all of us at Ripple, wishing you a season of joy and a remarkable road ahead in 2024. Crawl, walk, and we rock it. The best is still yet to come. Load up while you still have some time. Happy HODL days. We got one from Bitcoin Magazine. Fox Business confirmed the date for the final amendments to all spot Bitcoin ETFs, December 29th. SEC told issuers that the applications that are fully finished and filed by Friday will be considered in the first wave. Get ready. Institutions on their way to pump our bags up. We got one from Eleanor Tarrant confirming the date for the final amendments to the S1s by Friday the 29th. The SEC Gov told issuers the applications that are fully finished or filed by Friday will be considered for the first wave. Anyone who's not will not be considered. In addition, filings cannot mention in-kind creation or they'll be rejected. We got one from Tom Emmer. Digital assets aren't the enemy. They're just a tool for trust, transparency, and the individual liberty, eliminating the middleman, eliminating the borders. Send value anywhere around the world, 24/7, 365, with no one middleman snatching the fee. We got one from Digital Asset Daily. Commodity-backed stablecoins are stable because the value of it represents 1 ounce of gold. Warren Davidson.
That in the market today, there are commodity-backed stablecoins. So in the absence of regulation by the federal government, the New York Department of Financial Services, for example, has recognized commodity-backed stablecoins. And commodity-backed stablecoins, to be clear, are a little different than what we think of as dollar-denominated stablecoins. So if you had a commodity-backed stablecoin backed by gold, it's stable because the value of it represents 1 ounce of gold. In the case of New York Department of Financial Services, they regulate a commodity-backed stablecoin backed by gold, and they have the entity offering it has physical custody of gold that is audited in conformance with the process laid out by this bill. And so I hope that we can get there. I'm thankful to be working with Mr. Himes for a possible amendment moving forward that would account for commodity-backed stablecoins. As part of our conversation, Mr. Himes has agreed to consider a regulatory regime for certain tokens that are backed by gold to make sure that one token equates to the promised amount of gold from the issuer. These would not be denominated in dollars, but would be redeemable for a fixed amount of the underlying commodity. And we're working on that language because that's a little different than the way that New York DFS has it. These We would also allow for these coins to be brought under the state framework of the bill, which is the status quo. And regulators would oversee the licensing and examination of these coins, just as they do today. Create a term for these coins to adequately capture their characteristics to distinguish them from one-to-one dollar-denominated coins. We would work together going to rules to see if there are space for these tokens in the bill, and these would be transferable in the same manner as the payment stable coins that we are discussing today. I spoke with Mr. Himes about this earlier, and I understand and respect his position that gold. His position is that gold should not be part of the basket of reserves that back what this bill considers one-to-one payment stablecoins. So the distinction would be captured by a phrase, something along the lines of a commodity-backed stablecoin, but the functionality would be the same. Hopefully that clarifies some misunderstandings.
We got Chad Steinberger. BlackRock isn't coming into the crypto to turn around and dump their BTC that's back in their ETF fund. They're coming to sell their products to a whole new section of money that doesn't have access to crypto. XRP drops. CEO Chainlink, I think that Bitcoin ETF is an efficient initial step where the bigger players in the capital markets allow folks to access cryptocurrencies.
Based on the size of the folks looking to make these ETFs and their user base, I think it could be quite significant for our industry as a whole. I think it'll show very clearly that TradFi is a very big player in the blockchain space and in the DeFi space. My view has always been that TradFi and the traditional capital markets are actually the biggest net buyer, the biggest net customer of things like Bitcoin. That will begin to take shape more and more through things like the Bitcoin ETF. I think, though, it'll go very far beyond that because fundamentally, this technology is about creating better transactions, more transparent transactions, less risky transactions, more high-quality relationships between counterparties, which is fundamentally what the entire banking, capital markets, and asset management sectors are really about. And so I think the Bitcoin ETF is an efficient initial step where the bigger players in the capital markets allow folks to access cryptocurrencies. But I think they will then go on to make more and more advanced financial products of their own, and eventually even define their own decentralized finance protocols that interact with the decentralized finance protocols on public chains. And this is where our infrastructure comes in to create that connectivity and interaction, both among Web3 protocols, among capital markets protocols, and very importantly, between Web3 and capital markets.
Bitcoin is just a smokescreen for the real coins with utility ISO 20022, XRP, Stellar, Hedera, Quant, XDC, Algorand, IOTA. We got Mr. Man XRP. There's an initiative known as voluntary recycling credits to trade, sell recycling credits in the VRC system. Credit is a digital token representing a unit of defined amount of recycled material, such as aluminum or plastic. RippleNet has been mentioned within this document with the heading, Auditing the RippleNet Integration on Premise System.
Recycled or repurposed end up in landfills instead, generating up to 20% of our global methane emissions and other forms of pollution. To turn the tide on the waste challenge, we need a standardized approach which empowers organizations across the world. Introducing the first ever global standard to incentivize multi-material recycling. Developed in collaboration between BIA, the International Solid Waste Association, ISWA, Roland Berger, and the Tfinity Foundation. The Voluntary Recycling Credits, VRC, relies on a blockchain-based platform, which rewards and recognizes organizations that contribute to a zero-waste planet. On the VRC platform, committed institutions claim recycling credits in exchange for additional recycling effort. These credits can be then used by organizations to compensate for products pollution. Welcome to the Voluntary Recycling Credits Initiative, a market-driven incentive scheme which promotes circularity, reduces pollution, and mobilizes organizations across sectors to shape the circular economy for a net zero world.
We got the annual report, Indian Institute of Technology. All roads lead to the bridge, the RippleNet. We got one from Riz XRP. How many of the 200 wallets are related to the ETH holding 52% of the Ethereum circulating supply?
Her name is Ali Martinez, the person who found this information. It says Ali Martinez's findings are based on data provided by on-chain data platform known as Santiment, the people who look through the chain. Here we go. According to the information, the top 200 Ethereum wallet addresses, 200 wallets, 8 billion people on the planet, 200 wallets, hold 48.2 million Ether. and that was in November of 2022. They currently hold 200 wallets, 8 billion people. 200 wallets now hold 62.76 million Ether. Does that number sound familiar to anyone? Does that make sense to anyone out there? These 200 wallets, after having accumulated 30 million Ether in just 1 year, 200 I keep saying it because you have to get it. I know how people are. I know someone's like, stop saying 200. No, I'm saying 200 for a reason. These 200 wallets in 1 year accumulated and now have 52% of Ethereum circulating supply.
XRP, anybody? Where did they get a HODL? That HODL? Got one from XRPCrypto XRP. Short-term targets aiming high. Exceeding these targets will fuel incredible bullish momentum. We got 65, 67, and 70 cents. He says, my determination for XRP to hit $1 goes way beyond a simple goal. It's all about laying the groundwork for a rock-solid foundation, ensuring it stands tall above $1. Achieving a $10 and much higher numbers is mathematically easier. Got one from Dark Defender. In the weekly time frame, XRP is breaking the weekly resistance right on Christmas. We expect to continue this trend towards the new year. XRP is above the Ichimoku, RSI is bullish, and the trend is up. Our targets didn't change and stayed at $1.05, $1.88. Short term, we got one from Crypto altcoins, the golden cross of the MA10, SMA20 in the monthly charts for altcoins. Another huge signal, as this was the start of the altcoin bull market in 2016 and 2020. And we got Coins Kid 10% bounce in the week. There's not much. Take out the red line and it could spell danger to the XRP. Perma bears. And last but not least, ho ho ho, happy HODL days, XRP Crypto Wolf, XRP holders during Christmas. With that being said, Batman and Bag ladies, enjoy your Christmas. Happy HODL days. We'll catch you in the next one. Be back on Wednesday. I'll be back on the road tomorrow, headed back home. Catch you on Wednesday. Stay bullish out there. Enjoy your holidays. Continue stuffing those bags. The longer it takes, the higher we climb. Peace out. Crypto Ghost. Later, glitches. Merry Crypto Christmas.
Crypto glitches. We here again to spread the good vibes. Get them bags headed for the prize. We still hear my crypto glitches like Santa Claus with a fatty bag. And if you ain't get that X for Christmas, I hope that you added that. If you made it on that special list, you get a Ripple fanny pack. Came back for the remix on the Ledger, we had to add a track. I'm probably on a hit list, but on my access I'll be adding stacks.